Should I tell my story?
Yes, please tell us your Albertsons story.
I've been teasing it for like an hour. Okay, so this morning you're like, hey, let's stream, and I said, okay, what should we stream? I'm like, I don't know. And then I said, I want to play Symphony tonight. It's like, great. So we wanted gyoza for lunch. So I went to Albertsons to pick up a bunch of gyoza. But anyway, I was checking out. I was checking out, paying for my food, and the cashier was like, you know, did you find everything okay? And I was like, yeah. He's like, so what do you got going on today? And I took a few seconds and I thought, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna tell this guy the truth. And I said, well, we're setting up a stream, we're setting up to play Castlevania, Japanese Castlevania Symphony of the Night on stream. And the guy was like, well, how do you do that? And, you know, I explained that we have a Japanese PS2 and we have a capture card. We're gonna get everything set up and then play it on Twitch. And the guy was like, there was a bag boy there too. He was like, why the Japanese version? I said, well, because everyone plays the English one. And so I thought the cashier would just write me off as like some weirdo doing a weird thing on a Sunday. But then he said, what is a VPN? And I said, what? I don't really know. And I think the bag boy actually answered him because I don't know the answer. And so I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you need it for? He's like, I'm trying to play a Japanese game, but I don't know Japanese, and I do searches online, and it keeps telling me I need a VPN and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know what it is, but what game are you trying to play? Yeah. And he said it's Gundam something. It's some kind of Gundam game that he's trying to play. And I was like, I don't know anything, but oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This cashier, I thought I would freak out by telling him I'm about to stream Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Not even tell him that it's a video game. I just said the whole name out. He knew what Castlevania was, he knew it was a video game, and he wanted you to help him get a Gundam game.
Yeah, that's a college town, yeah.
Yeah, but he was like in his 40s.
That's fine.
I know, but...
I'm almost there.
I know, but it's like, you don't expect a cashier at Albertsons to want to be playing a Japanese Gundam game.
I think probably what his problem was that a lot of Japanese games now, they only let Japanese people play. So if it detects that you're not in Japan, it won't let you play.
Oh, I should go back and tell him. Because he was telling me he wants to import all these Gundam games. I wore my Dreamcast shirt there, by the way. And so I guess he assumed, yeah, it's probably a video game, but that was pretty cool. But then some old lady came up and needed to check out, so I had to leave. And I was happy because I wanted to come home and eat gyoza.
Should get like business cards that we can give to people so they can check us out.
I know, I should.
Or we can send them to viewers, like an actual Game Center CX.
Yeah, the Gundam game, he said it was like Gundam, and then he said a number afterwards, I think. Like 51 or 53. I know it was Gundam something.
When it comes to Gundam, my brain dies because there's so much to it.
Yeah, we talked to, yeah, that's right, it was an online game. An online Gundam game, and so Sakugasa says they had a VPN-like program to play the Southeast Asian version of Phantasy Star Online 2 because that's the only one in English, but it's region-locked? That's terrible.
So, if it seems like we're sucking, I think actually there's some delay or something going on. It's not as smooth as it should be on our stream.
So you notice it?
We're literally playing it on the stream right now.
闇の力を持ってるわね。見たところ人間のようだけど。
You seem to have the power of darkness, even though you appear to be human. So why did you come to this castle?
この城を消すことだ。
To destroy this castle.
私と同じね。
Same as me.
その言葉信じてあげるわ。
Says I'll believe your words.
私マリア。
I'm Maria. Who are you?
It opened.
アルカードだ。
不愛想なのね。まあいいわ。生きてたらまた会いましょう。それじゃ。
Again, if you're alive. Yeah, this one opens up depending on the time of the day or whatever.
You have to have that special jump, or you have to be a bat to get up there, though. Wait, let's what is the goal of today's stream, by the way?
Just to play.
Okay. I want to get some magic spells, and I want to, you know, get familiars and stuff like that.
See, you can tell it's not as smooth as it should be, right? For us.
There is a bit of a delay, yeah, when you hit the thing and then...
Yeah.
I didn't notice, I just thought I was playing poorly, which is what I often do.
can just tell. It's not a bad one.
Hello, Flando Entertainment.
Hello.
We
Every time I see your name, I think of Flanders.
game's going well. We died like a couple times.
And we didn't use a memory card, so we had to start over.
Yeah, when we first started, we were using a Japanese, a PS2 memory card, not a PS1 memory card, so we had to start over. But luckily, we died pretty early on, so we didn't have to repeat too much. See how your shield just flies away?
Yeah, if it doesn't work right, that's what happens. Well, I can't use that anyway.
There's something special about this room.
Yeah. I got a book. It makes my wand shoot fire.
Yeah, King Darren, that wasn't me doing the Japanese.
I'm not really sure what the goal is, I'm just playing. Just playing and like seeing what might be different.
So far we've noticed, of course, the voice acting, but there's gotta be other stuff too.
I think some of the item names are different. For some reason I really cannot get the magic to work for me. I used to do all the magics all the time.
Is that why we can't do it?
I don't know.
Because of the delay?
I don't know.
It seems like you're doing the right moves. Ooh, is this the eyeball?
There's the eyeball and then the crazy lady.
Gross. Careful with your health. And the eyeball. Nice.
Bible compels you. Why would Dracula have Bibles in this house?
You're looking for some light reading? You gotta know your enemy, I guess. That's why he's got Bibles. What is your favorite song from Castlevania?
Oh, there's so many. Ah, crap. I really like the one, something about the prince and the pale prince or something. The one that plays with the gigantic skulls.
Yeah.
I also like the really jazzy one, that's sort of in the, like, what is that?
Oh, in like the catacomb area?
The arena area.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
So Mortal Pixel offered some more moves there for you to try.
Okay. Yeah, I've been trying that one. There we go.
Oh,
Finally.
you did it! The Dracula attack.
That's one I've been trying all this time, and somehow I got it to work that one time.
So Flando Entertainment offers that Dracula has Bibles because he bought dressers from a nearby hotel, and so they were in all the drawers.
Somehow they got into the candles too.
He tried to get rid of them, but he couldn't. He just went into the candles.
I really like their skeleton of Donkey Kong is way up at the top.
Oh man, careful there. That dude's tough.
Yeah. Oh, I hate you, Medusos.
When's the last time you saved?
Oh, I better just go to the save.
Yeah.
Do we have any items?
I don't think so. I think I used them all.
Oh, crap.
I had to.
Well, we're dead. Crap, we have to go a long way.
What about, isn't there one up here somewhere?
Yeah, there's one up here, but it'll take a little while to get there.
It's the library? No.
I like how it bounces off one, it's pretty cool. If I could remember that spell, I could like soul steal. Oh!
No.
The whole screen turned red, I was so scared.
We have Dark Metamorphosis and Hellfire attacks in the chat here.
So what is the one where it's... What's Soul Steel?
Soul Steel is very useful.
That's the one I just use all the time.
Whew. That's Castlevania though. You die a lot.
So I'll get you to there, and then you can take over there.
Okay.
Is that how you beat the game?
My favorite music from Symphony of the Night is the one, it's like, it plays in the second part of the game, and it kind of sounds like ice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it plays in the library in the second part of the game.
Alright, we're back here.
Oh man.
What is... There's Pummel. I'm trying Pummel, but it's not working.
Like if dying and it took you back to the last bonfire? Yeah. I would love to play this game as... And like if someone did a mod of Dark Souls and they recreated Symphony of the Night, that would be amazing.
Bonfires are Dark Souls.
Yep.
Soul Steel. How do I do Soul Steel?
Soul Steel!
That's the one I mostly care about.
Dudes are everywhere. I need to level up. I like how they die though. They make these noises. Isn't there someone who dies and he goes like, ooh, like that?
I don't remember that. Let's go this way. I'm gonna go back to those fleas, don't I? I think Maria's gonna show up again.
Yep.
You basically just have to reload.
You want me to look up Soul Steel?
Yes, please.
I was waiting for the chat to do it. Okay. You need 50 NP for Soul Steel?
Yeah, I have enough.
Let's see. It's in the chat right there.
And it's so weird because that's like the one I tried to do, and I did the other thing instead. The fireball thing instead. I don't know why I can't get it to work though.
You have 60 hearts there. How can you tell how much HP you have?
That's a good point. Okay, I don't have enough.
Oh, okay, that's why.
No wonder it wasn't working. Usually I don't have trouble with the fleas, but when I'm playing now I do.
Please always got me. Oh, you skipped it.
Yeah, I skipped it.
Cool. She just ran from you. Huh, where are you? Run!
Yeah, Soul Steel was my only spell I really ever used. That's a lot of clocks. Is he a time traveler?
Dracula?
Actually, there are some Castlevanias where they go to like the future, like 99 and stuff like that, right?
What Castlevania does that?
Some of them Game Boy Advance ones, I think. I think they started to want to make a Castlevania for every year.
Yep, Bloodstained. Even more better mention Bloodstained. That ends on Friday, American time. I think it's like Saturday morning in Japan.
So I always thought this guy was throwing bananas. I don't know why. I just like to think of him as throwing bananas. Banana, banana.
So apparently the 1999 game never got made, but
Oh,
was
really?
referenced.
So So what's the one where you like you travel to like different parts of the world? Like you can go to Egypt and a bunch of other places. Bananas. And we're almost back to where we died. Because usually, like, when I go to the outer wall, I like to go down and do some stuff. But I was dying really badly there. So also that's Portrait of Ruin? Where you go to, like, different worlds?
It sounds... the name is Portrait of Ruin, so that makes sense.
I don't understand that monster. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if anybody has ever cosplayed this. Well, that's right. We'll get a thing later that will tell us the enemies' names. If I recall correctly.
So, oh, that's right. That's the place where you can get mega money. You just keep coming back to that room. I hate stuff returning to stone.
Yeah. It's cool that you have to break out of it, though.
Yeah. It's not like insta-death.
It's a little bit like Wii controls, Waggle controls. You actually have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some people dubious. Hey, you got something. You got
It's a meal ticket? I forget what it does.
Doesn't that take you somewhere?
I think it might.
Or is that food? Oh, it can give you any food.
Oh yeah,
right?
you don't know what's gonna come out.
Right. You know, speaking of Symphony of the Night and Castlevania, you get people talking about the Bloodstained Kickstarter a little bit.
Yeah.
And like a master of Ashen was saying that he's not quite sure he wants to back it. We've got some people saying, yeah, probably back it because Iga is, you know, part of it. He's doing all the stuff. And, you know, even though Fangamer is doing all of the PR and stuff for Igavania and the merchandise, Bloodstained, I don't mind if people don't back it. And it's really cool if you do back it.
I mean, even if you don't back it, it's been funded already, and you know the game will be available later.
It'll come out, yeah. But like, if you do back it, there's like special Kickstarter exclusive content that you can get. One of them is the sword whip. It's a weapon exclusive to Kickstarter backed content because of sworderwhip.com and everything. Hello, Boa Transistor.
Hello, Boa Transistor.
You can turn into different statues when you turn to stone.
Oh really? I didn't know that. I mean, there's so much I don't know about this game, even though I've played it so many times.
So Boa Transistor's not backing it because they're terrible and not very fond of Castlevania games. You know, that's understandable. I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens.
Alright, here we go.
My turn?
It's Poe's turn.
Did it save?
Uh-huh.